What's up, y'all? This is Vinsanity, and welcome to Vinsanity TV, the channel that teaches you about breaking and the hip-hop culture. Today, we're gonna be working on what's called figure eights. And if you've been following me for a while, you know that I've been teaching online breaking courses every single week, as well as monthly master classes. And recently, in my beginner class, we learned about how to do a 6-step, and also how to do what's called figure eights, which is basically where you do your circular footwork pattern in multiple directions, right? Creating this figure eight, or also an infinity symbol. Today, we're gonna be reviewing those steps, going over them, and kind of drilling them to help us really perfect our form and make our footwork look nice and pretty. Now, before we get into that, if you're interested in joining my online classes, you can click the link below and hop in. We do classes every single Tuesday, and also our master class at the end of the month. Next month is gonna be really exciting because we're gonna focus all of our energy into learning footwork, not just learning basic steps, but also just getting comfortable with the steps and also utilizing them as well. We'll be doing them both in my beginner and intermediate classes. So if you're interested, make sure you hop in. I promise you it's gonna be a lot of fun. All right, with that said, let's get started. The figure eight is basically just a pattern sequence that goes in a figure eight, right? So you could almost insert anything into this pattern. And so with that said, there's really no right or wrong way to do this. So my version of this could be different from someone else's, so just heads up. Today we're gonna be drilling figure eights using 6 steps. And the whole goal right now is to really go slow to perfect our form, right? So really consider your footwork form as far as your hands, as far as your feet, as far as your body, really making this look good the whole way through, okay? Let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna start on this side, and we're gonna go step, protect, crouch down, hook, step back, step back. From here, we go into our normal 6-step in this direction. Ready? It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From here, we stand up, we go step, stepping across, protect, step down, hook, step back, step back. 6-step now in this direction. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, ready? We go step, protect, step down, hook, step back, under. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, step, protect, down, hook, step back, step under. 6-step, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one, we go step, protect, down, hook, step back, step under. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and lastly, step, protect, down, hook, step back, step back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, nice job. Everyone go ahead and take a rest. Something that tends to happen when you're practicing slow is your body just aches a lot more. You're putting pressure on your hands for long periods of time, as well as the rest of your body, versus when you're doing footwork fast, it kind of just sporadic for seconds, right? Versus really holding it there for a long period of time. So really be careful of your form, right? If your thumb is way back here, you're more likely to crumble on it. So keep it in a safe position, and just be safe while we're doing this. The reason we're going slow is to really be able to be cautious and aware of our form So take this as an opportunity to really kind of clean up your 6 steps in both directions. This time, let's focus on the flow of our moves, right? Not just going step, 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 but really kind of flowing into each 6 step and each individual step as well. Okay, here we go. One more time, just to break it down. I go step, we pick up this foot, we jump like we're gonna shoot a basketball, or we protect our face, we crouch down, and we go hook, step back, step under, going slow and smooth. Remember, at this point, you should have your 6 steps down on both sides and really be able to just focus on making them nice and clean. We're gonna do this sequence 3 times. Again, step, protect, down, hook, back, and keep it going. All the way around. Step, protect, down, boom, boom, boom. All the way around. And last one, we go step, protect, down, hook, back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and step, protect, flowing with your steps all the way through, one after the other to the end. Boom. Nice job. Everyone rest for a second. Roll your wrists. Let your feet, get a break too. And one of the reasons why learning footwork in both directions is important, and even this drill, right, learning how to switch directions is important, is because it instantly makes your footwork look more dynamic, right? Imagine watching someone do footwork in a constant circle over and over, no change, just constant circles. No matter how good your technique is, no matter how cool your steps are, after a while it starts to look repetitive. It starts to get a little bit of boring almost, right? By adding this contrast, switching directions, going the other way, it instantly just adds this sense of dynamics into your dancing, and it makes it more interesting to watch, right? Even if it's just a slight direction change. So after you master this, start thinking about different steps that you could possibly do in the same concept, right? Figure 8. Okay, let's go again. Ready? This next run, let's focus on our arms. Let's try to do something with our arms every step of the way. Let's try to make every step look good, and don't, make sure that our arms aren't just dangling on the side. Even from this step to the jump, crouching down, all the way through your steps, all right? We're gonna do this drill 3 times. This is our first one. Ready? Being aware of our hands. Boom, boom, boom. Every step of the way. Boom, 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 boom. Still flowing with your steps. Being aware of your hands, the placement on the floor. And placement on your body, all the way around. Last one, step, boom. Being aware of every single step, every single placement. Last one, boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that is it. Nice job, y'all. So we're almost done with this. We're doing 5 sets total of 3 figure 8s. We've done 3 so far, so we've got 2 left. This next one is really important. So when I was younger, the first B-Boy workshop I ever took was from a dancer by the name of Po One. Po One was like a local legend to me. I grew up in Northern California, so he was always around judging competitions and ciphers. He had a strong presence in the breaking scene in my community. And the very first B-Boy workshop I took, which surprisingly was actually after I was breaking for already probably 10 years, right? My very first breaking workshop was after 10 years. Something that he taught me that always stuck with me was that we want to imagine when we're learning or practicing and cleaning up our stuff, that if someone were to take pictures of us, right? If someone were to just snap pictures nonstop, snap, while we're dancing, every single picture should actually look good, right? Your mom should want to put every single picture that was snapped on her refrigerator and up on the wall and post it on billboards, right? Every single picture. And meaning, like, when you're practicing, every step of the way is important, right? From the beginning all the way to the end, everything has to look clean. And if you practice like that, what's going to happen is when you dance and people watch you, everything is going to be clean. So it's a really good way to kind of self-critique yourself actively while you're practicing, and even when you're reviewing yourself, you could kind of like self-critique yourself as well. Like if you film yourself and rewatch the footage, same thing. Okay, so this time, while we're practicing, actively critique yourself. Think of every single movement, step, stop, everything as a picture, right? Picture that your mom wants to put on the wall. Okay, let's try it. Ready? And here we go. Step, boom, all the way to the floor. Remember, everything's a picture. Even your face. Make sure your face looks pretty too. Boom. All the way to the end. And step, boom, down. You could even think about like where you're looking to. That also would make a good picture, right? Whether you're looking at the floor, whether you're looking up, that makes a difference, all the way to the end. Ready? This number 2. And also try to switch it up a little bit too. Sometimes when you're doing drills, it tends to get a little bit less fun because you're doing the same thing every time. Maybe you could change it up, have some fun with it. Again, think of like a photo shoot. Someone's doing a photo shoot of you doing this drill. Every picture should look dope. Almost done. Again, photo shoot's almost finished. Last one. And a lot of times we think of like freezes, like the stop, like as the photo, but even from the stop, like in between, all that stuff should look clean and picture ready. Okay, so let's give ourselves a break. We got one more left. We're almost done, right? 3 sets of 5. 5 sets of 3. Pull up your socks, tie your shoes, whatever you need to do. Roll your wrists. Again, I know your fingers, they might be in a little bit of pain. Luckily, we're not doing this like 5 sets of 20 or something, right? Maybe in the future. Today is intended if you're brand new to footwork. We're breaking you in slowly. We don't want to like ruin your hands the first day, right? We're breaking you into it. And again, this is going to be something that if you just got into breaking, you could follow, and you could do this 3 times a week. Do it every single time you practice. For like 6 months. Really get comfortable with this stuff, and I promise you, once you have that, you're gonna be smooth sailing and you're gonna look fantastic. All right. Last one. This one, everything into play. Make it smooth, make it clean. Use your arms. Just overall create a good figure 8. All right. Here we go. Let's focus on the direction. Boom. Boom. Still going in slow motion. Really thinking about our form all the way through. Every time you learn a new step, first thing is form, right? Before you add speed to anything, form is really important, right? It's almost like the skeleton or the backbone, or you could say the foundation of a building, right? If that form isn't there and you start going fast, you will start to crumble, just like the building without a strong foundation will crumble under the wind. All right, last one. All the way through. And stop. Nice job, y'all. Thank you all for watching. I hope you got a good little workout. And I hope you all add this to your training regimen, whether you're doing it in the beginning of practice to warm up, or maybe the end of practice just to, like, you know, burn yourself out before you're done. Add this to your training regimen until you get it down, and then start going faster, right? Increasing the speed once you start feeling more comfortable. And, you know, at some point, you're gonna start feeling a lot more natural. You're gonna be able to incorporate this into your dancing as well. So not just, you know, while training, but actually dancing. All right, if you need extra help with your breaking or just need an extra push each week, make sure you hop into my beginner and intermediate breaking classes, link below. We do weekly classes and monthly master classes. This month we're focusing completely on footwork to make sure we're all, you know, getting comfortable and, you know, being able to utilize our footwork and look good while we do our footwork. Lastly, make sure you subscribe, leave me a comment, press like to really help push this video to new audiences, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.